Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm pleased you've joined me. Hit the subscribe button, stick around. I'm sure we'll have some fun together. So, I'm just going to jump right in today. No waffle. I've got sorted out some bits of fabric, some trims that I might like. I've got some little beads and charms and that, and I'm cracking on. I need to finish up the ephemera and maybe some pockets on my bee journals, and then get them all, everything I've made, put in and see if we need more or less. So, jumping right in, I'm going to use this card. I know it's got a score line there, but I don't care because I think it's lovely. This was from a bouquet of flowers that came for me with some chocolates from very, very dear friends of mine. And obviously I love the flowers and the chocolates. I'm a big chocolate lover, me. But the box around the flowers, because they come in their own water and that, and there's a nice box, they're all fancy, and this was the card around the box, and that's why it's got score lines, because it was sort of shaped a little bit. But I thought, I've got to have it. I had to have it. So that's what I'm starting with today, and I think it's going to look lovely because of the score lines. I mean, I don't mind. There's one there, you can hardly see it. I'm going to back this, and I've just printed out, just for simplicity, and it's not very thick, a page from my mocha and chai coffee and tea dyed paper pack. So I thought I'd print that off and do a nice big tag like this that we can decorate. I might even cut up the rest of the box or packaging, whatever it was, right now, because this was last October, before I moved. But I just put it in with my stash of odds and ends of card and whatnot, scrapbooking paper. And yeah, just put it in there, waiting for the right occasion. And these bee journals with my kit and Amy's bee journal kit I'm using, and also some of her Dioro, well, there's a few of them of Amy's kits that I'm using, all in this one or two journals that I'm working on. I've got a few of hers on the go because she has such lovely, lovely nature images, and yeah, they just go so well with the bees and everything. Right, I think I'm gonna cut that, so then that'll be two more tags or journaling cards in the future, not necessarily right now. But yeah, there'll be like a couple of nice big ones. This one, I cut it thin for a reason. It's just got a bit of glue stick on it, because I want two small tags. And there's a bit of a crease, so I'm going to cut along where it's been creased. And now I've got two nice little tags. I really like that. I think it's really cool. So yeah, got two nice little tags for the little journal. And yeah, I'm not going to stick them all on, so I'm not really going to use them now. I want that one, which can go down here. That fits in nicely. And I'll do one more. Alright, and that's for the little one, all nice and cute. I'll try and get it up to the edge, because it just saves me having to trim in a minute. Oh, I know what I've got to get out. I can't use it on these because these have got to be straight. But I've got a new thing. I've got a new thing, and yeah, I'm going to get it out and play with it. I'm going to be like a little kid and get out my new thing. And I don't know what it's called, so that's why I'm just saying new thing, like a nutcase. I will pick it up in a minute and let you know what it was. I popped to Lidl's the other day. Jamie took me up there, like it was early evening, so it was quite empty, which was good. There was no queues, which was even better, because a shop with no queues these days is it's like a chocolate teapot, and they're very, very hard to find. So let me get my scissors and I'll just trim around these with them. So yeah, we went to Lidl. Those of you that ain't in the UK or Europe, I know you have Lidl in Europe, but I don't know about the rest of the world. But if you don't, it's like a cheap little shop, like your normal supermarket, but a bit cheaper, because they don't have many known brands. Well, not known to this country. They have a lot of unusual or unpronounceable for me brands of food and other items, mainly food and drinks that you get in that kind of supermarket. It's not one that's got like a clothes section and electrical section and all that. It's little, but they have the thing called the middle of Lidl, and they always have offers and unusual things. Sometimes I didn't get these lights in there, but these lights at the minute, they're doing a similar version in Lidl at the minute for 15 quid each, because I spotted them. But where's the new thing? Right, this is it. Quilando 12-in-1 paper cutter. So, right, yeah, they've got like 12 different blades for different effects, including decorative cutting patterns, perforations and precise straight cuts. So, I ain't used it. I've not used it yet, because this was only like a couple of days ago, and as you know, I've just been taking it easy. So I was intrigued because of the perforations. I thought, oh, that would be cool, you know. Sometimes I've tried to get that kind of thing with my sewing machine, but yeah, so I thought that would be cool. And then there's all these different ones, like torn paper and things like that. So let me grab. Right, let's grab this. I was going to be using this. Right, I don't know where the ruler. Oh, right, they come out. I don't need both of them out, they're massive. I don't think the ruler comes out. I'm thinking you might just have to slide underneath. Let me look at the instructions. Right, so the blades, no, not the blades, the ruler thing does not lift up like normal ones. I've just read the instructions. There is no mention of it. Like, that is mental. But I wanted to lift them out because when it's closed, they're not like super flat. They've got a thing. So it might be the way. No. Can you see? Right. Oh, by the way, I'm not sponsored or anything. I'm just playing with my new toy. Right, so I'm going to have both of them out a sec, right? And then it's flat. And then it says select your thing by turning it clockwise. So, is that like there? Yeah, right. So, I've just got to slide under. Right, and it says press down. And the annoying thing, oh, ooh, look at that. I like that. The annoying thing is though, it says blades cannot be replaced. So that's annoying. So after a little while, they'll lose their whatever you call it, sharpness. They'll lose that, won't they, over time? But for a while, it's going to be fun. Let's see. But I probably will still use my chair ruler more, because the wings are bigger than the aeroplane. Look. Ta-da! It's huge. It's absolutely huge. But yeah, you know, we're all the same for a little gadget. It cuts like it's being torn. Right, so yeah, that's that one. Let's see. Oh. Oh, now let's try this one. I'll get that flat up there. Ah, look, that's pretty. Right, we're going to have that all the way round, and then I'm going to stop it because it's got nothing to do with what we're doing. And oh no, it said you have to slide from, you have to cut by sliding it top to bottom only, it said. But it was cheap. That was another reason. I thought I'd try that gadget because it's cheap and it might be fun. But yeah, out of habit, I'm not remembering to slide it up there. Yeah. And this is awkward. I might have to get out my pokey tool or something. Like, they're definitely not lifting up. No. Right, and under again. The humongous difficult things. Yeah, I'm not so fond of it now it's doing that. Oh, and I've got to put that up there. Right, hold that. So yeah, that's kind of cute, isn't it? You know, something a bit different. And yeah, oh, I'm going to put it away. Right, I'm just gathering my stuff back because I couldn't stop myself. I had another couple of goes. But I thought, I don't want to bore you. Oh, and one of the settings is a score line as well. So, handy to know. I think it was, actually, blank mind, I have not got a clue. I think it was about $7.99 or something like that. You know, I know it weren't dear, because I didn't have a lot of money in the bank or on that card that I had with me at the time, and I ummed and ahed a bit because most of you know, since lockdown I've hardly been out at all. I go out a little bit, but yeah, nowhere near as much as I did before. Like a lot of the time me boys are getting me shopping for me and that, and my daughter will go. And yeah, I ain't really been going out much at all. And so yeah, we went in there the other day and they had that in the middle on offer. They had a thing like this, but I didn't buy it because I've got one that I bought in Aldi about 2 years ago when they did it. This kind of thing. I bought that. Aldi is just like Lidl really. And yeah, ages ago they had them in there, so I bought that from there. But yeah, they had them in Lidl this week. What else was it? Oh, they had this really, really lovely notice board and bits like that. I still haven't done my bedroom in this house yet, but the plan is that it's going to be a really, really light pink and silver grey, and obviously white like the woodwork and whatnot. But in my old house I had like duck egg blue and that, and some accents in like a darker teal, you know, like my lamp and things like that, bits and bobs, some picture frames that was teal, either what I made myself or bought and zhuzhed up. But I'm having my room really, really light, 'cause it's tiny, but I've got to show you what I bought because they was amazing. I've got a new memo board because it's gonna be really, really light in my room. So I thought this dark plum notice board for like £1.99 was so cheap and good, because I have to have a notice board because for my appointments and whatnot, because my brain, since I've got fibromyalgia, I've got no memory, so I'll just show you that. And matching that, this, and for £1, oh, I can't get it out, just a little box for bits and bobs, little trinkets and that, like a bit like a jewellery box for bits and bobs. And matches that, it's £1. So yeah, I was really, really excited. And then when I saw that cutter thing, I thought, oh, I need to have that as well, just to try it. And yeah, so I know it was definitely cheap because I'd bought these things and I didn't know. Will I have enough one night? And I quickly added up on my phone, and yeah, they was all cheap. So yeah, I had a little shopping adventure. Jamie weren't very excited because we only popped up there. I got him to drive me up there. No one was in. I think the boys had gone to visit their dad, and no one was in. We was running out of milk, and my corner shop had already shut. So he drove me up there, and then I started getting carried away, buying all the little bits and bobs that was on offer. So yeah, it was a bargain. But yeah, the downside about that cutter is that it says on the box, which I didn't read at the time, the blade is non-replaceable. But it's an handy little gadget, isn't it, for getting different effects. Because sometimes when you do that with a punch, or I've got border dies in with my other dies to use, but if you've got a longer piece of paper and the border dies are like that, then you've got to reposition it and make sure you get the very, very exact same place for the little bobbly lines and that. So, and sometimes I don't get it in the same place, and it's put me off using them, even though I like the effect, because sometimes I'd like mess it up. But so that cutter will be good for things like that, because now I can have little wavy edges and whatnot, and yeah, it'll all look lovely. So I've cut some little bits, haven't I? I don't want to hide too much of that, so I won't use this bit. I've got a couple of other pieces. I might put some fabric and maybe some of my bee ribbon on that. I think that might look really nice. Right, so I've found exactly what I want. This is in Amy's torn paper and ferns kit. So it's a tag. So I could cut it exactly like a tag, a bit smaller. I don't want to cover that nice big leaf. So I think I'm going to lock the top off so it's a square. And I'm going to have it, I'll maybe cut a bit off the bottom as well, you know. Just offset over here. Or over there. I might get that side. Right, so I'm just going to quickly right, cut off the top, cut off the bottom. Yeah, I'm liking it. I am liking it. Right. And I'm just thinking, do I want it a bit thinner? But I kind of don't want to lose the date down here. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, maybe I'll... oh, now I'm not sure. Right, I know, because I don't want to lose that, but there's something similar to this on a pocket, and I've got that piece of paper down here, so I'm going to grab it and see what we can do. Right, no, after looking through the pages that I've got left of that kit, I didn't find anything that was right. Oh, this is like paper cut demonstration video with all the different paper cutters that I'm getting out. But yeah, I just wanted to slim that down just so it's like that. I don't know why, but yeah, that was singing to me to be there. And I have got another I've got this page twice for some reason. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I've got that page again, so I can use the whole thing as a tag in this journal, or one of these bee journals. So, right. Yeah, I fancied that down there, like that. I'm not sure about having something underneath. Just sort of spilling out a little bit. Maybe like not a massive bit, but yeah, maybe a bit of this. Okay, so I'll cut that. off. So I know what I'm doing, and yeah, I don't want it really wide, so I'm just going to go out, like that, and then I'm going to peel the plastic off the back, because this was one of those shopping bags that we've all got, and I just bought some, like, because they're normally, these ones are normally a couple of quid each, and then someone had them in the market, like the flea market that I used to go to near where I used to live. I'm hoping that will start back up again soon, and I'll have a little day trip to the old market that I used to go to, because on other days it was a normal market selling like fresh fruit and veg and stuff like that. Right, yeah, kind of like that. I don't know if to leave it as a little tuck as well and put a smaller tag like that. Yeah, that is what I'm going to do. Right, so we want to get some glue on this one first. And so, yeah, David had them in the market, and he was selling them for about 40 or 50 pence a bag. So I bought a few of them so that I could cut up. Because on one side of the bag, it did have the name of a shop, but inside out, it didn't have the name, you know. So, yeah, I just bought them home, and then, yeah, cut them up. Cut them up and kept them, but yeah, I'll keep the plastic on the back because it stops them all coming unwoven. And then, yeah, once I want to use it, I'll just peel that little strip off then. Right, so I really like that. I'm not sure how well it's going to work as a tuck. If it's not holding what I want in place, I'll just lift that corner and put some glue down, and then it won't be a tuck. But yeah, I'm just trying it. So I want the weave hanging over, you see, like that. Right. I do like that. And then, yeah, let's see, something maybe like that would fit in nicely, not too heavy. I will back this though to give it a little bit of weight. Or maybe use another like ferny kind of thing. Oh, that might look nice. Yeah, right. I just need to back one of these. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that one because I don't want it too heavy. So I just grabbed a bit of paper I've been using already. And yeah, I will link Amy's shop down below. This isn't my design team project, this video, but I'm using I'm using nearly everything of hers that she's ever give me. So yeah, I love being on her design team because there's so much choice, as well as like really lovely, you know. But yeah, she's got a lot of choice. I'm going to get that thing out again. Here it comes. Because I want a torn edge. Now, I don't know, because I haven't long glued this, have I? And I didn't use Fabri-Tac. If I'd used Fabri-Tac, I'd probably cut straight away. But yeah, I'm not too sure. Let me cut with my scissors, so I've not got the rest of the paper flapping about. And yeah, that's just going to tuck really nice in there. I'm going to move this just for 1 second, and I'll be doing setting our eyelet and whatnot, so that the glue's got a little bit longer to kind of dry. Right, nice big hole. Oh, sorry, my lid off my little Mrs. Tiggy Winkle. There she is. And my gold eyelets are in that one. And so I just need to choose a bit of trim to go in there. Right, so I gathered quite a few bits, didn't I, before I started. Yeah, if I grab that in there, this kind of like this greeny, yellowy colour, I think that might look nice in here. as my little ribbon. It's quite thick though. Right, I'm sure it's going to be fine. Yeah. Right, yeah, I like that. I like the colour. Scissors. Oh. Right, that end's already nice and frayed quite a bit, so I'm not going to touch that. And yeah, this one will fray up in no time at all. Right, so I like that. Now, I'm not sure if I want any trim going up there. I did have my leaves ready and waiting. I don't know if we're going to need it. Right, I've got no patience, have I? I should be waiting, but I don't want to. Is that torn? Yeah, that's quite squiggly. Right, that's the first one I've done. It was really like thingy. I'm going to go on the next torn setting because it's a little bit of a bigger tear, and see if we've waited. Oh yeah, we have waited long enough. That went pretty easy. Now that's not so much of a tear as wavy, so I'm going to go round again, and yeah. Right. I think I'm on the wrong setting because the first torn one looked more torn than this, but I do like it, so I am going to keep it. Right. Oh. And I'll probably turn it up the other way and do the top again. Just take a little smidge off so that it's all the same, although no, I'm not going to actually, because I want to keep the stitching, and it don't need it really, does it? It's just me. Right, so yeah, I liked that, and even though I didn't leave it ages for the glue stick to dry, although I've given their due, this glues much quicker than any other glue stick I've used before. It does, it grabs really quick, which sometimes is good, but sometimes it's not, because when you use a glue stick you're thinking that you want to play around with it, don't you? But yeah, I really like them. After the first time I ordered them, I order them all the time now. I was going to show you that because they come in big batches, but I probably have before. Right. I do like bargains, and I do like things that are like when things are good and that. So yeah, I like that in there. I was thinking, now let me see, now I've got this here. I'll keep thinking, do I want trim going up that one side? Yeah, I think I do. After all that I'm in and ahhing, I think I do. So, tuck that in. I'm just going to glue all the way up there. If I've got to put it under any leaves after, I can get it in there. Right. Let's bring that over here so I'll stretch it out nicely. Pull that down a bit so that that is the last leaf. That's how I want it positioned. Right, yeah, let's make it a bit more wavy. Yeah. Yep, I really like that. Oh, let's just print it out that way, won't I? Right, yeah, that's perfect. I love it. I'll just trim off the stalk at that very top leaf. If I pull it out that way, it'll be easier, and then I can stick it down where I want it. Right, as a finishing touch, I think I'm going to put that bee there, because that is where there's a score line. So I think I'm going to put this little bee there. I think he's fine. He don't really need anything, but he could have a little bit of fabric behind him, or the yellow really goes well with the flowers. Right, so I'm going to cut a little bit, and I cut it big enough, yeah. And I just want to fray all around. I might cut it a little bit slimmer, actually, because, yeah. I'm going to go there. And I do apologise for the background noise. My son has had to put the washing machine on. He's got to have his bits and bobs ready. So yeah, I've had to put the washing machine on. I will pause it if it starts to spin. Sorry, that was my new cutter and my old cutter getting together and smashing the place up. Right, I do like that. That line's a bit straight though compared to some of the others. So I'm just gonna cut into it a little bit, just so it's not so dead straight, like, and it still is a bit. Right, I think that will be better, and I'm gonna stick that to that, and they're both going there. I think that's just a little finishing touch that I want. Oh, sorry about the washing machine. I'll go and stop it, because once this is done, I want to make a pocket out of one of the big journaling cards that I put in the bead kit for everybody. Yeah, I don't want it as a, I've put that one upside down. I wanted it the other way. I know it don't probably notice to anyone else. But I know. But yeah, I want to make a big pocket out of one of the big journaling cards, and it'll then I'll probably be finished for the night. And yeah, I might do a little bit of my diamond painting. What's it called in? I don't know what the proper name is, but I think it is 5D diamond painting. But yeah, I might do a bit of that. But I do feel a bit tired, and you can't, although I do it when I'm relaxing and that. My daughter's staying at her own house tonight, because lockdown is right eased, and she don't have to stay here anymore. But she has been, because I've got used to it and I like it with the kids. But yeah, they've gone home tonight, and so I'm not doing the puzzle painting thing tonight, because we do it together, which is nice. Right, so I've got the big cutter back, and I'm gonna go right over here, because this is what I want as my pocket. So I'll just go right over, so that I've got a fold, you know. So this can go to one side for using in a bit. You don't need that at the top, so the top can be proper flush, and it should be. Oh, and I've just knocked my little beads over. I've got them all out and I ain't used them yet, but I thought I was going to be using beads. Look at that for a bead journal. Isn't that perfect? They came on a necklace that I found in a charity shop with all these little wooden ones. But yeah, I thought I was going to be doing something like that in this video, and then started and changed my mind. Right, so this is going to be our nice big pocket, and right, I just want to check I've got a template, so that, oh yeah, once it's folded in, because I've got one for the one and one for the mini bead journal, just so like when you're making pockets and that, the worst thing would be making it all and then going to put it in and it's too wide for the page. So yeah, I like to have a little template. Right. Is that the one? Yeah. And right there. And so now I could just cut off the corners. right, let's do that there. And this one's like, because it's got a lot of images on it, there's not a lot to do on this one. I'm going to do another one just with paper or card, because I've sorted out lots of fabrics and things, and I think that would be a really good pocket, you know. I could neaten it up and whatnot. So yeah, I've got a few bits and pieces, because I want to get these done, because I've got another full kit that's been ready for weeks, since before I got poorly. I finished it like 2 days after I finished this one, but I didn't release it yet because I hadn't even started on the bee journals properly when the other one was finished, and I thought, I can't release it yet because I've got bee journals to work on, and then I'll be working on stuff with that one, and so I left it, and then I started feeling ill, and so yeah, it's just been sitting there, but that will be coming out very soon. And so yeah, I'm working on these, working my little fingers to the bone, trying to get things done. I love this, but I think that needs to be with another colour. Sorry, I was just seeing what I knocked off, and it was my small inks. I've got too much on my desk. Right, so I've got that there. No. I've just thought of something that will be perfect. I'm going to move all of this because I'm not using this at the minute. Right, I've got these lovely bits of lace, didn't I? 18 yards. 1 yard of each colour from TheCockneyCrafter. And yeah, I didn't have any black of anything. I think coming out of the bottom might be really nice, or if it's just peeking at the top like that a little bit. And it's roses, look, it's black. I don't know if you can see it properly, but yeah, it's black roses. It's really lovely. So I think I'm gonna have that like that. Let's get the glue. I've made a decision. And then I'm gonna get some yellow trim, I think, and we'll put it over the black, and then maybe attach a little charm or something like that. That could be coming from up here, actually. I'll just have to decide. So we want our roses. I don't think it matters what way up. It's both the same. Right. Right. And I'm going to cut those. Oh. Right. And this one. Right, so we've got our lace there, and I just said, right, I'm going to move all these trims. I'm not using it, and what I'm doing, I'm using the trims. So let's just grab something back. Right, so I think this is just going to be a clear winner, isn't it, than all the other bits and bobs that I could pull out. Oh, it's just so gorgeous, isn't it? This is sent to me by the lovely Sue. Thank you, sweetheart. It is just so lovely. So yeah, that's a clear winner for this little piece. So right, I'm going to attach it across there, but yeah, it's going to. I'll glue it to the lace, but then yeah, when I put it in the book, I'll secure it again more firm as I do the pocket. I'll put some on this through the lace because it's a heavier trim than the other one, but yeah, it's absolutely stunning. Oh, that's beautiful. Now you see this end is fraying a little bit. this end ain't, because I've put glue on it. So before I cut it, just get it in position. Yep, I like it like that. And then I'm just going over the whole trim there with my glue. It dries clear, you can't see it. Look, that's all glued over and you can't see that. And the same at the other end, because I don't want my trim on my pocket unravelling, but I also don't want the rest of this unravelling, because like when I put it in back in the box, because I'm going to want to use it, ain't I? So yeah, that will be drying a little bit for a sec, and that will sit on the page like that, with that little bit coming out. Yeah, that's lovely. I had a little bulb pin here, and I'm thinking maybe, I don't know if one of these will go on, but I'm going to have a go. I've got a few little bits and pieces here, so surely one of them will do the job. That will go on, I can see it will. But before that, I want something dangly. So these are already done. I've got that one, which is cool. That might look nice. Yeah, that would look nice. Oh, I put my finger down and it's so sticky, I just stuck to it straight away. Right, let's get that off. Right, tip these out a little bit, because there was another ready-made one. They all come off of the same couple of pieces of jewellery. Like there's these as well, and then I just thought they all remind me of these. And Lord Jamie got me for putting my little bits and bobs in. These little Chinese, they're called egg. Oh, be careful! They're called eggshell bowls because they're so thin, like an eggshell. They're really lovely, and he said like keeping your little bits and bobs when you're working. I've got one with charms in, and these are all related to this journal. So I'm doing bees, flowers, leaves, that kind of thing. So what I'm thinking is I could have a bee, and I could have something else on there as well. Right, so they go back in that one. And the tree. Oh, that's the wrong one. So what I was thinking was bee on there. Oh no, I didn't want that to die, because I'm having one of them ones. Bee, and then a little wooden thing. And then that'll sit there like that. Yeah, I'm not sure about the little wooden thing. So that would just be like that. I might get a different colour bulb pin as well, because I think I've got quite a few colours. Right, I've got a black one, look. So I'm gonna, I don't know if I've messed this up, because do they go back straight when you stretch them out? Because I want that up there. Oh, I don't think this will go back. Well, they don't go back straight, do they? Because they're bulb pins. Am I going to get that? Oh, what if I do it sort of around my finger a little bit? I think that, yep, look, it has gone back. So we're going to have that sitting like that. I don't know what it's going to what it's going to look like, but I just thought, yeah, sort of down here. And it's going through the trim. Oh yeah, like that. I think that looks cool. Right, so now I need to cut my lovely trim, because the glue is pretty much dry. And now I know for definite that it's not going to fray and stop looking as wonderful, because it's really secured either end. Oh, and it's still a little bit tacky because I just glued myself to it. But yeah, I'm really happy with that pocket and with me bee attached like that. I think that'll look really nice, and it'll be dangling out of the book. Right, so what have I done today? Right, we've got this big pocket, and we've got our tags there, and that will fit nicely in there, look. So I think I'm going to leave it there for today, because we've done quite a bit, and I'm getting tired. So what I'll do is, I'll be back probably maybe tomorrow, the day after, trying to finish up. I'm going to try and get these journals put together, because they're still just folded papers. So I'm hoping the next time I see you, I'll have something to hold in my hands. Even one would be good. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for being so supportive and kind with your messages and just being lovely. And yeah, for being understanding when I ain't been able to get on, or when I've got on I've not filmed long, you know, for some bits and pieces. I have today though, and I've been here ages. But yeah, just thank you for being so lovely, and that you really do enrich my life in ways that you just don't know. Alright, so I forgot to say, I'll say it in my next video. I was going to talk about a giveaway and I completely forgot. So yeah, I'll definitely be back tomorrow, because I've got to tell you about the giveaway. So yeah, thank you, love you all loads, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now. Bye.